Good afternoon, good evening, sports fans. Welcome back to S&K Stadium, where we're going to have this baseball matchup between the Spiral K Bunnies as they go on the road to face off against the Adirondack Mechanic 5's. I'm Adirondack Rick, being joined by Loud's Cards fan. We'll turn to Loud's Cards fan coming up here in just a moment. It was more of the same last night. The road team wins, but my goodness, the Spiral K Bunnies came through big with a 14-run 7th inning as they win by run rule 18-4. Now I'll turn over to my broadcast partner, Lost Cards fan. What are the keys to the game?
Well, I'll tell you what. I'm sorry, there seems to be some technical difficulties here, Rick, with Discord, but what would a Discord experience be without Discord being Discord?
Well, exactly, but we'll do this again. What are the keys to the game besides Discord not being a butt?
Well, it's as simple as this, Rick. Be the road team. And the good news for the Bunnies, they're the road team here tonight. So even though they are 3 games below 500, they stand a pretty good chance to be 2 games below 500 at the end of this contest.
Yeah, I mean, they have the momentum coming out of yesterday's game, being the, especially that 14-run inning, and they had a few lineup changes yesterday that seemed to at least work things out, moving Smile Fires out of the 1 position to put him better with the other producing offense, allowed them to get more sustained hits, which has become quite powerful for them, at least as it was yesterday, but maybe part of that was also being the road team.
Oh, yeah, certainly indeed. And, you know, we look at these 2 lineups here, which we'll be going over very shortly here. And, yeah, Smile Fire is being put into that cleanup spot for the Bunnies and, you know, been producing all that power. They're hoping that they could continue to get that same production from Smile Fires with runners on base.
Yeah, how about we do that? How about we take a look at the starting lineups right now? As you can see,
indeed.
Right there is we're going to be having the Spiral K Bunnies as the road team batting first.
Yep, and we got Drew Conclusion, the defensive whiz at third base, leading it off. Batting second, Fred Coughlin, one of the league leaders in batting average. You've got Captain 1977 batting third, playing left field. The cleanup hitter, as I mentioned, Smile Fighters, amongst the league leaders in home runs in center field. You've got Yarn Dragon Tracy, who started off real hot, has cooled off a little bit, but is still batting fifth, playing right field, having a great season. Batting sixth, the first baseman is Z-Man. The shortstop is Shock Ninja, batting seventh. We've got behind the plate, Aldog at catcher, batting 8th, and batting 9th, the pitcher, Moon Risen Phoenix. So now we look at the home team this time, Adirondack Mechanic 5's. Good luck, you'll need it. Batting leadoff, we've got T. Murdoch, who is the shortstop. Batting second, the second baseman, Crimson Avix. We've got Bizzle 62 playing right field, batting third. Batting cleanup for the Mechanic 5's is the catcher, Melchior. Batting fifth and playing first base, we've got Silly Person. Batting sixth and playing a left field, Mike is a fighter. Batting seventh and playing center field, Angel of Sin, who is starting to show some life in that 7th spot in the lineup. Batting 8th and playing third base, Lana Bean, and doing the pitching and batting 9th is Anachu.
I will note that Mike is a fighter and Angel of Sin did change positions. It will be Mike is a fighter now 6th. So it was originally 7th in the lineup, and Angel of Sin now 7th was originally 6th in the lineup. We'll see if that works out for the Adirondack Mechanic 5's after that big, brutal hit. It was the first time that the Spiral K Bunnies won by a run rule.
Yeah, that's definitely going to give the Bunnies some confidence going into this game. Again, they're the road team. Road team a perfect 9-0 this season. We're going to see if they will continue their winning ways or if the Mechanic 5's can finally get the home team off the schneid.
All right, as we get ready for this baseball game, I mean, you mentioned the main key to the game be the road team, but let's have a fun game. Let's play some baseball. Here in this game, starting off with the Spiral K Bunnies, batting first, Drew a Conclusion. Lost Cards fan, take it away.
All right, thank you very much, and welcome to a beautiful day at the ballpark here. And we've got drew a conclusion, a chopper to third. That's an easy play, but all that speed had to put a little bit more on that throw, and that's going to be an infield hit. So an ominous start here for the home team as Fred crushes that one to left field, but foul, and it's 0-1.
Yeah, that was beautiful running there by drew a conclusion to beat that throw.
All right, here comes the pitch, and it's a ground ball to short, gets through for a base hit, and then already the road team, the Bunnies, they've got something cooking. And now we got to that part of the lineup. Captain looking for their first home run is batting .395 on the season. A soft pop-up, and the shortstop will make the catch, and too far off the bag. It is going to be a 6-4 double play. Bad base running there. And there's now a line drive to right field, and it is right there to end the inning. So what looked to be an ominous start for the Mechanic 5's, they get out of the inning with no runs, Rick.
Yeah, that was a very unfortunate moment there for drew a conclusion, who wound up getting doubled up. You have to respect the fact that was going to be a pop-up. You have to be a little closer to the bag. And just an unfortunate way to remove a base runner.
Most certainly indeed, but the home team will definitely take that break right there. So now it's going to be to the bottom of the first we go. We've got Moon Risen Phoenix, a 6.54 ERA coming in versus one of the home run leaders, T. Murdoch, batting .477, but here grounds out to first, 1 out.
Yeah, grounder, 3 unassisted.
Nice pitch there. Crimson swings at that pitch at the dirt. 0-1, batting .300 with 4 home runs on the season coming in. Here's the 0-1, is outside for a ball. The count evens up 1-1. And now the pitch. A chopper to third. Nice play there. Can they get Crim? They can. Well done there from drew a conclusion. 2 gone.
5-3 on the putout.
Nice. Yep, a nice 5-3 put out. Bizzle's not fooled by that pitch in the dirt. It's 1-0. Batting .540, but pops it up. And that'll be an easy play there for the shortstop. Shot Ninja makes the catch. Inning over. 1-2-3. Go with Mechanic 5. So after 1 inning, no score.
Yep. So no runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left for the Adirondack Mechanic 5's. And a 1, no score on the bun. So how do you think the first inning went?
Well, not the way I expected it. I expected some team to score a run, but so far the pitchers are on their game. I mean,
although they had
really on
help.
their. Oh, definitely got some help. Anachu got some help from the defense and some bad base running from drew a conclusion. Meanwhile, it was a nice, clean 1-2-3 inning for Moon Risen Phoenix. Some nice plays from the defense as well. So good start for the pitchers.
Helps bring that ERA down as we now get back to action. It looks like I did mess up on the lineup card. It is Yarn Dragon Tracy batting 4th, Small Fires batting 5th.
All right, so Smile now batting 5th, that .534 average with 11 home runs coming in. I do believe tied for the league lead in that category.
That's on me as far as the lineup is concerned. Anyways, top of the second, Last Cards fan, take it away.
All right, thank you, Rick. So here we go, the top of the second, Smile Fires. Let's see what they can do. Popped up. And the second baseman is under it, and Crimson makes the catch, 1 away.
Easy F4.
All right, here comes Z-Man, batting .350 with 4 home runs on the season. Takes a ball in the dirt. 1-0 is the count. There's the pitch, a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1 now to Z-Man. And the pitch. A chopper to third. And just beats the throw, or just gets the throw in there. Nice play there from Lanabine. 2 away.
5-3 in the putout, now popped up.
And this could be in no man's land, and it is in no man's land. That's going to be a base hit for Lanabine, as it's that Bermuda Triangle over the third baseman's head. So now with 1 on, here's Aldog, the catcher, batting .277, looking for their first home run of the season. Catches the inside corner. Beautiful pitch right there. 0-2 now to Aldog. And the pitch. High fly ball to left field. That one's back. Way back.
Here.
Gone. another crushing 2-out home run, and the road team, as we've seen for much of the season, strikes first. It's 2-0 on that 2-out rally, and here comes Moonrise and Phoenix batting .500 on the season. So L-Dog does get their first home run of the season, and it's a big one, Rick.
Yes, indeed. And this one is crushed. It's back-to-back.
Wow, and the pitcher gets in on the fun. Moonrise and Phoenix, who was batting .500 coming in, sneaks one past the left field wall. It's back-to-back, and it's 3-0 Bunnies here, and that is going to do it for Onichu. 1 2/3 innings. Now goes to the ERA leader of the season, Ono 3, with the 2.40 ERA coming in, and gets a ground ball to short. An easy play there for T. Murdoch. The inning is over, but 3 runs on 2 big home runs from L-Dog and Moonrise and Phoenix, and the road team having their way once again. 3-0 going to the bottom of the half of the second.
Back-to-back jacks for L-Dog and Moonrise and Phoenix, and I'm going to have to double-check my notes. I almost think that may have been one of the first times we have seen Shock Ninja score a run this season, but I might be incorrect in that statement. May have scored a run yesterday. Had a single in that game. I think they did get home on a home run. But yeah, Shock Ninja getting a base hit there in that second inning.
Yeah, it was that Bermuda Triangle hit that just fooled the fielders there, and that started that 3-run rally here. So now we got to see if Mechanic 5's can start a rally of their own.
Yeah, and they've got the 4, 5, 6 hitters coming up here, starting off with Melchior.
All right, here we go. So Melchior, a fly ball to right field. It's foul, and it will get out of play. 0-1.
Nice souvenir for the fans. Good crowd here today. Beautiful day for baseball.
Well, certainly is indeed. Here's the 0-1 to Melchior. It is just inside. Does not catch the plate, and the count is even 1-1. And here comes the pitch. It's a chopper to second, but it is in the hole. Base hit, as Fred Coughlin could not come up with that one. So leadoff single. So good start here for the Mechanic 5's, but pops it up to the catcher. Will this one stay in play? If there's a lot of foul territory, it will stay in play. A big out there.
Fly out to the catcher. And you're right, there was a lot of space in that stadium.
Yeah, a lot. That's a very spacious. So if you pop one back, you're probably going to be an out. And here comes a stolen base attempt. He is out by a lot. Just don't steal bases in this game. And that wipes out the base runner, and it's a 1-2 count on Mike as a fighter, who hits a fly ball to right field. It is caught. What a catch there by Yarn Dragon Tracy to deny him of a hit right there, and the inning is over.
Yeah, beautiful. What should be a Gold Glove nominee for Yarn Dragon Tracy. No runs. They did get 1 hit. They didn't leave them because they rubbed that out of the bases. It's 3-0 Spiral K Bunnies.
So 10th verse, same as the first 9 verses so far here, Rick. So we go to the top of the third here. Onichu is going to be leading it off to try to stop the bleeding again, leading the ERA, coming in with a 2.40 ERA. But Fred Coughlin, the league leading in batting average, is going to lead it off here. So we go to the top of the third, and Adirondack Rick now going to be on the call here. So take it away.
Giving me the pressure, huh? All right, well, we're going to start off with F. Coughlin, 571 hitter. Last time hit a single. And hits this, and right to the shortstop, who T. Murdoch fires to first to retire Fred. 1 for 2 now on the day. On the 6-3 put out, here's Captain, 386 hitter, pops this up. Trying to run underneath it, and there is Crimps underneath it to make the catch, so 2 away after the F4. Here's Yarn Dragon Tracy, who lines us over and caught, so 1-2-3 inning. Making quick work of that top of the third. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. Still 3-0 in favor of the Spiral K Bunnies as we head to the bottom of the third.
Yeah, just what the Mechanic 5's wanted right there. A nice, clean 1-2-3 inning. Yarn Dragon Trace hitting it right on the screws, but right at the right fielder, Bizzle 62. So nice job again from Ano 3, the league leader in ERA. Getting 4 outs now, has gotten all 4 outs so far. So we go to the bottom of the third now, Rick.
Yep, here's Angel of Sin, 200 hitter. Roller to first, and taking it unassisted is Z-Man for 1 out. Here's Lana Bean, 416 hitter, 4 home runs on the season. Hits it through the gap, base hit.
Good effort there from Shot Ninja, but just out of the reach. A good attempt, though.
Off the corner, strike 1. It's the corner again, strike 2, 0-2 Donahue. Popped it up. Here goes Shock Ninja. Underneath it, 2 away. Top of the order, here's T. Murdoch. And here's an attempt. Well, same song, different adventure.
Yeah, you might as well be trying to run on Yadier Molina at this point. I mean, that was a good throw, and I don't care how fast you are, you're not beating that throw.
Oh, the 1 run, or no runs, no 1 hit as we immediately go to the top of the 4th. Smile Fires is on with a single.
That's the first base runner allowed there from Ano 3. Uh-oh.
And here popped up is Z-Man, but underneath it is Bizzle. Not enough distance to get it out of here. So Z-Man's retired on the F9. Here's Shock, got a base hit last time up, scored a run.
Now there is an example of a foul ball that did get out of the stadium the other way. Wow. Don't see that often here at this park.
That almost hit us in the press box.
That didn't miss us by much.
Shock takes 1 down the middle, strike 2, 1-2, 1 away. Popped it up.
Well, that one's going nowhere.
Melchior underneath it for the 2nd out. Smile Fires at first. Here's All Dog. Hit a crushing home run. First home run of the season for All Dog.
It was a big one. That one's down the middle for a strike.
And that catches a piece of the plate for strike 2. 1-2, 2 away. Just missed outside, ball 1. Or ball 2.
Well, that looked good from where we were sitting.
That, however, was a clear ball. And fouls away, and a full count. We'll do the 3-2 again. Payoff pitch. Down the left field line. Base hit. Smile to second. All Dog at first. On base for the 2nd time today.
Great at bat right there.
And down through the gap. That's a base hit. The bases are loaded.
That was hit so hard that the runner in second was almost forced, and they're going to change pitches right here.
Yeah, they can feel the pressure, and they've already now used their 3rd pitcher in the top of the 4th. Here's Drew a conclusion. Hit a single last time, or first time up. Take strike 1.
They got to get out of this.
Yeah, they do. Having this be 3-0, leave the bases loaded would be perfect. 1-2 to Drew. Hit over left field line. Fires over to second. There's the force out. Side retired, so they leave them loaded.
Boy, big out right there, and that's going to keep the sparkling ERA of Onochu's alive and well, because those 3 runs could have been charged to Onochu very easily right there, but getting the ground ball to third base to end that inning and put out the fire there to keep it a 3-0 game, Rick.
Yeah, much needed force out at second base, a 5-4 put out. It is middle of the 4th, 3-0 in favor of the Spiral Cave Bunnies, as we now hit back to the top of the lineup for the Adirondack Mechanic 5's. The always dangerous T. Murdoch is up bat, 466, but hit one right to first base first time up. And this time, right to the pitcher. Nice hands there by Moon and Rinse and Phoenix to keep it.
A nice gold glove play. That'll be fouled off and out of play.
Krim grounded to third last time up. That just caught a piece of the plate. I didn't think that was a strike.
No shot. The generous call right there, but there's a pop-up to the left field.
Here goes Captain to make the catch, 2 away. Here's Bizzle. Bizzle flew out. Too short. Back in the first inning, grounds this for a strike. Love that agility there from Drew. A conclusion on what was a foul ball. 0-2 popped up. Don't think this has the distance to get on out of here. There is Captain underneath that makes the catch. Side retired. A 1-2-3 inning. And it's crazy to think about this, Laz. But
yeah,
Mooners and Phoenix has faced the minimum amount of batters despite having 2 runners running off the base due to being caught stealing.
Yeah, I mean, has pitched a dynamite of a game so far. Has only allowed the 2 hits, and they were both erased thanks to the strong arm of Aldog here. So, I mean, hopefully if the Mechanic 5's get some more base runners, that they're not going to run themselves into the outs, because they're very much in this game, Rick. They're only down 3-0, but they got to start getting some rallies going.
Dude, they've got to stop pretty much shooting themselves in the foot as we reach the top of the 5th. This is where I hand the controls back over to you as we have the 2, 3, and 4 hitters coming up here for the Spiral K Bunnies.
Thank you, Rick. So here we go. Top of the 5th inning, 3-0 in favor of the Bunnies. Here comes Fred Coughlin, now batting .558. There's a fly ball to center field. That should be playable.
And Angel Ascent does make the catch.
There's the first out of the inning, and here comes Captain batting .377. A chopper to third. This is going to be a tough play here, and no shot. Infield hit there for the Captain. Fly ball pop-up. Looks like the right fielder is going to be under it. Is that the first baseman?
I think that's the first baseman. Actually, I think that's the second baseman.
Wow, the heck of a play there.
Yeah, we'll mark that as an F4.
All right, 2 away now for Smile Fires. 11 home runs on the season. And now they're going to try to steal, and same result. So now it's the Spiral Cave Bunnies who get themselves caught stealing and lose their base runner to end the inning. So we're halfway home, Rick. Still 3-0 in favor of the Bunnies, but 0 for 3 on stolen base attempts now.
It's what, like only 2 successful steals all season long?
I mean, that's absolutely crazy to think that, they're throwing off the wrong pitch. They're throwing off the wrong catcher. You've got the wrong base runners trying to steal base. I mean, only 2 successful steals, as you mentioned, Rick, and you would think by now these runners would have learned, but they're a glutton for punishment on the base paths, that's for sure. But here we go in the bottom of the 5th. Can the Mechanic 5 start a rally here? It all starts with their cleanup hitter, Valkyor.
Hit a single, was one of the caught stealers back last time up. Gets 1 base hit here.
All right, Malkier now 2 for 2 on the game. We'll see if Malkier stays put, or if they're going to try to steal it again. Here comes Silly Person batting .513 with 10 home runs. And that's a fly ball to right field. That's going to be playable. Yarn Dragon Tracy under makes the catch for the first out. Mike is a fighter, a smoking line drive to left field. That's a base hit, and they got something going there. We've got runners on first and second, so the tying run comes to the plate. And Angel batting .194 would like to get their first home run of the season, and that's a fly ball foul, and it is going to be a play by the first baseman.
Actually, I think it was John Dragon Tracy who came over there to get that amazing
That's a heck
fly
of a
over
play.
from right field.
Definitely. 2 away for Lana Bean, who hits a chopper foul. Count is now 1-1 for Lana Bean. And another chopper foul at the same spot. Trying to Dave Hulse this thing here. 1-2.
And
Caught looking on the outside corner. Strike 3 to end the inning. A beautiful pitch right there from Mooners and Phoenix. Is now through 5 scoreless innings, Rick.
Yeah, that's exactly what Moonbirds and Phoenix needed. A little bit of a confidence boost. As we've reached the end of 5. There was no runs, 2 hits, 2 left on base. Those Bunnies still leading 3-0.
Yeah, that 2 out, nobody on rally that they had in that second inning so far ending up being the difference right now as Right now, the Mechanic 5's, they've been held to just 4 hits so far, and only one runner has gotten to second base. That was their best opportunity of the game up to this point, and nothing doing. So now we're going to see if Anachu, again, who this coming in, quite a high ERA, can keep it a 3-0 game.
Yeah, and this is the critical third time through the lineup for Anachu, too. Well, this is the third time through the lineup, but this is not Anachu's third time through the lineup. This is their third pitcher, but they need Anachu to go deep.
I agree 100%. So far, so good. We'll see if Anachu 4 can keep it going, but it's not going to be easy against Smile Fires, who, again, leading that league with 11 home runs. We'll see if Smile can make it 12. Here we go.
Hit a single last time up.
All right, so 3-0 here as we start the top of the 6th here. Smile Fire is going to lead it off here. Takes that pitch outside. Didn't miss by much, but it is 1-0 now to Smile Fires.
Doesn't even
that one's in the dirt.
Yeah, it doesn't even get fooled by that one in the dirt.
2-0 is the count now, and the pitch. 3-0 is that one's way inside. A big time hitters count here for Smile Fires, and here's the pitch. Outside, ball 4, and it's a 4-pitch walk to Smile Fires. And now here comes Z-Man, who takes a pitch on the outside corner, 0-1. That one is inside. Count evens up at 1-1. That one way inside. 2-1 now to Z-Man, batting .333 now on the season. Here's the pitch. Chopper to short. Could be 2, 6, 4, 3. Just in the nick of time. What a play there by the Mechanic 5's defense.
Yeah, it was absolutely needed right there to remove themselves of that base runner. Now, perhaps getting out of the inning with Shock Ninja at bat. Base
this
hit!
Be a tough play. Gets a base hit. Shot Ninja 2 hits now on the game. Now, remember, he started that 2-out rally in the second inning. L-Dog getting that first home run of the season. Now, here comes L-Dog once again with 2 outs. Getting that batting average up to .315 with their first home run of the season. A smoking line drive, but foul. Count is now 1-1. And there's a base hit for All-Dog, who's 2 for 2.
Yeah, very big base hit right there. We got ourselves a rally.
Yeah, Mooners and Phoenix, who up to a .625 batting average with that home run. Here comes the pitch. Wow, what a generous call. That looked inside to me, Rick.
It just caught a piece of that plate. Like
Boy,
it was close.
My word. 2-1 is the count now, and way outside, 3-1, a hitter's count to the pitcher here. Anachu in some trouble. Ball 4, the second walk of the inning, and that wasn't even close. The bases are now loaded for Drew a conclusion. Ground ball to short, makes the tag. Nice play there from T. Murdoch, and another rally thwarted right there. Boy, oh boy, that could have gotten ugly, Rick.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. It was right in the path. There was not much that All-Dog could have done. As Drew in conclusion hits one, it was 6 unassisted on the putout. And that ends that rally. 2 hits, no runs, and they leave 2 on base. Or they leave them loaded.
They do leave them loaded indeed, and now
7.
we go to the pitcher, Anachu.
7 left on base for the Spiral Cape Bunnies in this game.
Yeah, they've certainly had chances to extend their lead and just have not quite been able to do that. And you tend to lose a lot of games when you can't get those runners in scoring position home. Let's see if the Mechanic 5's can get a rally started here in the bottom of the 6th. They are going to leave Anachu in here, who's batting .142 on the season, and a ground ball to short. Easy play there for the shortstop, Shock Ninja. 1 out.
Yeah, quick, easy 6-3 put out.
Line drive, can't get it as the first baseman Z-Man, and that could be extra bases, and it will be extra bases, so a 1-out double there for T. Murdoch.
Yep, here's your rally. Chance for the Mechanic 5's. Another base hit.
Yep, and it gets by the center field. This is going to score a run. And so the Mechanic 5's are on the board. It's back-to-back doubles. RBI double there for Crimson Avix, but Smile Fire should have kept that as a single.
Here's Bizzle. Pops it up.
Yeah, this is going to be an easy play for the center fielder. Maybe. No, it drops in.
Now, the best case scenario did happen. That Krim was unable to advance beyond second base.
Absolutely, but it is going to give Melchior a chance here. Down 3-1, could give him the lead with just one swing. A chopper down the first base, and great play there from Z-Man. Nice play to rob him of a hit. 2 outs.
3 unassisted.
Here comes Silly, who's got 10 home runs on the season. Would love to get the 11th right here to give the Mechanic 5's the lead. Is a line drive foul, and is now behind in the count. 1-2.
2 outs. Pop this up. This got distance. This is out of here.
Ball to center. This is gone. A 3-run home run, and the Mechanic 5's have taken the lead on Silly Person's league-tying 11th home run, and that is going to do it for Moon Risen Phoenix. So the Mechanic 5's, finally, something for the home team to cheer about, have taken the lead 4-3 on that 3-run shot with 2 outs.
Did you see that pitch? That was filthy.
Nasty pitch right there from the reliever. That was another nasty pitch, but couldn't catch the plate there as the count is 1-1 to Mike as a fighter, who hits a line drive. What a play by the left fielder captain to deny him a hit. Good shoestring catch, inning over, but the damage is done, Rick. A 3-run home run for Silly Person, the league tying 11th home run, gives the Mechanic 5's a 4-3 lead. How about that?
4 runs, 4 hits, no errors, nobody left on base. Big inning right there. Big bat from Silly Person, getting the 11th of the season. And I think they try to keep Moonverse and Phoenix in just a bit too long right there. And that now has changed the dynamic of this game as we reach the top of the 7th. It is 4-3.
Yeah, was pitching a great game up until then. Was trying to get to 6 shutout innings, but instead of being in the line for a win, now that Moonrise is Phoenix in line for the loss if they can't come back. And now we go to the top of the 7th inning. 4-3 Mechanic 5's on the call now. Adirondack Rick.
Well, I want to go back to before we get into the top of the 7th. That shoestring catch, that almost feels like that catch that Yankee fielder did against Juan Soto the other day.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Was that
that was the one where they ended up doubling up the Mets on a runner who went too far from first?
Oh dang! I mean, I didn't get to see that play. I don't know if it was Grisham who made that play, or Grisham. If it was Judge Grisham in center. Yep, good play.
All right, we head to the top of the 7th. Fred due up first, Captain will be up second, and then Yarn Dragon Tracy as Fred takes a look inside ball number 1. One thing you have to remember as this goes, picked up by Lana Bean, fires to first for the first out, 5-3 on the putout. This is the 3rd pitcher for the Mechanic 5's. You'll have to wonder how healthy the pitching core is going to be for the Mechanic 5's.
I'm not sure the 3rd pitcher coming in has gone deep into this game, which is exactly the depth they needed after their first 2 pitchers. Didn't provide them with much length, so has kept this scoreless since appearing, and now a ground ball to second, an easy play for Crimson Avix, goes 4-3.
Here's Yarn Dragon Tracy. It's this deep to center, and this game is tied.
Oh, man. Wow. I knew that was close, but it just had enough distance to get over the center field wall, and we've got a new ball game again, Rick.
It went 401 feet. Hit over to the gap. Where was Angel of Sin going as that goes back to the wall? Fires it back in, and Smile fires his on with a 3rd time to the bases this time around, and that is going to do it for their 3rd pitcher.
Now, here we go. They're doing another 2-out rally. All 4 runs that the Bunnies have scored have come with 2 outs.
D-Man hits it over towards right. Bizzle gets underneath it. makes the catch. That will retire the side, so they do leave one on base, but 2 hits, 1 run. It is a 4-4 tie as we reach the 7th inning stretch, Laws.
Yep, time to stretch here at the Bun, and the Angels are going to be leading it off here in the bottom of the 7th inning. But I tell you, I understand what the Mechanic 5's are trying to do there with Anachu, trying to get that one more inning squeezed out of her, but unfortunately, giving up that long bomb right there.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. And now is a brand new game. What that does at least is gets Moonrise and Phoenix off the hook for the loss.
Yes, it does indeed. So anybody's game here. So bottom of the 7th, here comes Angel. We'll see what they can do here. Bottom of the order for the Mechanic 5's.
Rounder to Shock, who fires to first, 1 away on the 5-3, or rather the 6-3. Here's Lana Bean. Lana Bean struck out looking last time at a single back in the 3rd inning. So the pitch is way outside, ball 2. Outside, ball 3.
Didn't miss by much.
Hit over to Drew. Drew fires to first, and we've got 2 away on the 5-3. Here's Anachu. Takes a look at a couple of balls already. Both of them were outside. That one outside too. Pops it up. Here's Shock Ninja, who gets under it for the 3rd out. No runs, no hits, no errors. We've reached the end of 7. It's still a 4-4 tie as the home team tries to finally win a game, as we will enter the 8th inning coming up here in just a moment on the Fun. So, Last Cards fan, how good is this game?
Oh, this has been a really good game here. I mean, you've had some timely home runs here, a lot of 2-out runs. In fact, all but 1 of the runs that have been scored so far, 7 of the 8 have come with 2 outs here. So right now, we've seen some clutch 2-out hitting. We've seen the Bunnies leave a lot of runners on base, which could come back to haunt them because they had a bases loaded opportunity a couple innings ago, couldn't get them in, and now we've got this 4-4 game here, and this could be very well one of those situations. Next team to score a run could be your winner here tonight, Rick.
That is correct. As we give you a quick look at the stats right there, here you go. There's your stats for the Spiral Cape Bunnies. They have left a grand total of 8 on base. All right, top of the 8th. Here we go. The 7, 8, 9 hitter starting off with Shock Ninja. 2 base hits today.
Yeah, they've gotten a lot of production from the bottom of their order today, Rick.
Yeah, 2 of their home runs by the bottom of the order. Shock hits it over to T. Murdoch, who fires to first for the 1st out. 6-3 put out. Here's All Dog. Hit that home run back in the 2nd inning. It's hit over towards right center and is to Angel of Sin, who makes the catch. 2 away. Bouncer. T. Murdoch gets it. Fires to first. It is a 1-2-3 inning. As the Spiral K Bunnies go down, we've got the Mechanic 5's coming up here in the bottom of the 8th.
Yeah, answering back that 1-2-3 inning that Moonrise and Phoenix threw, Anachu throwing a 1-2-3 inning of her own to keep it a 4-4 game. And now the top of the order is going to be coming up here for the Mechanic 5's. They have a chance to do some damage, but keep in mind, Rick, the top of the order is going to be coming up for the Spiral Cape Bunnies in their half of the 9th inning. So I think it would behoove the Mechanic 5's to get some runs on the board.
We start off the bottom of the 8th as T. Murdoch swings at a pitch in the dirt for strike 1. That pitch was heading to, I think, Annapolis. That catches a piece of the plate for strike 2. 1-2.
Beautiful pitch right there.
Yeah, that was a great pitch. Hit over towards center field, and in there to make the catch is Smile fires right at the wall.
Man, warning track power right there.
Here's Krim. Down the left field line and over. Hits the wall. Base hit. As Krim will round first, but then realizes that Captain has picked up the ball and probably should not go to second.
Hopefully they don't try to steal second.
They are going to. This might be the time to do so. That had a lot of curve to it.
That was a nasty curveball. Beautiful pitch. Another beautiful pitch right there. 1-2.
Oh, try to catch the piece of the plate. Did not. Oh, what a pitch right there for strike 3.
That was as beautiful as the Wainwright curveball to strike out Carlos Beltran in the 2006 NLCS.
I love how you come up with these references just out of the blue. Melchior up, hit a single, scored a run last time up.
Oh, that's gotta hurt.
An HBP puts Melchior on first. Oh, a couple that just catches the corner of the plate.
Boy, these have seen some filthy pitches here from Moonrise and Phoenix.
Oh, just foul.
Wow.
Just
Boy,
foul.
look at the replay on that. That was close.
Oh,
that's not close. Oh, it stayed fair. Oh,
on the other side of the line.
Oh, that would have been the second home run. Would have been a big one there for Mechanic 5's. Ball 1.
And this, though, going deep left center, and that is out of here.
No doubt about it. 6 RBIs on the day for Silly Person. Now leads the league with 12 home runs. And Rick, the Mechanic 5's, are 3 outs away from snapping the 0-9 road team curse.
Just an unfortunate time to hit that, as we had a couple of near misses as Silly Person takes that, or rather Z-Man takes that, 3 unassisted. Well, you just said it right there. We're now a potential of breaking that streak as we reach the top of the 9th. It is 7-4 in favor of the Adirondack Mechanic 5's.
Well, I tell you, the timely 2-out hitting that Silly Person's had today just missed that home run, foul by inches, fouls it up by hitting a no-doubter to left center field. 6 RBIs on the day, 2 home runs on the game, 12 now on the season. And right now, the countdown is on, Rick. 3 outs away are the Mechanic 5's, as we have mentioned, from ending the home team curse. My goodness gracious, what a game.
Well, let me just add one other factor to this. There was that one pitch that went foul down the first base line that barely went foul. Another couple of inches in the other direction, that's out number 3.
Yep, inning is over, and, you know, you're looking at the Bunnies, who have an excellent chance of potentially winning the game, and they still could, because this is not going to be easy here for Anachu to close out this game. The top of the order, and, you know, if anyone gets on, you're looking at the meat of the order who's done the most damage in this lineup.
And now for the call of the 9th inning, here is Lost Cardspan.
Thank you, Rick. So here we go. Top of the 9th here as Anachu looking to close it down here as Drew Conclusion takes a strike. It is 0-1, 292 on the season now. Here is the pitch.
1 for 4 today for Drew Conclusion. Hit a single back in the first inning.
That has been kept off the board since then. And there's a nice catch there on the soft line drive. Anachu makes the play. 1 out.
Here's Fred. Fred had a single back in the first, and this is in for a base hit.
Boy, he smoked that one. So the Bunnies ain't saying die just yet, but they need another base runner to bring the tying run to the plate. Here comes Captain. Pops it up, second base. This should be an easy play here for Crimson. 2 outs, and the Bunnies are an out away from preventing 10 wins for the road team. But here we go, a base hit. Maybe. Ooh, almost got thrown out at second. A good try, but here comes Smile Fires representing the tying run. Runners on first and second, 7-4. looking to tie again. Silly person with 12 home runs on the season would tie up this game if he can do so. The count is 1-1, and the pitch. Line drive foul, and now the Bunnies are down to their last strike.
Oh, tried against the corner there.
Where was that? Oh my goodness, I thought the game was over right there.
And now it is.
Instead, what a play by the first baseman, silly person. Of course it has to end with silly person, Rick. And the home team gets their first win of the season.
They had 2 base runners, no runs. And now you can talk about the 10 base runners left on the bag for the Spiral K Bunnies.
Yeah, that was the problem. That was one of your keys to that game right there. It was the inability to get runners home. They had plenty of runners on base. They left 10 on. I think they only had the 1 hit with runners in scoring position. No, they didn't even have any hits, because I believe it was a walk that made the bases loaded in that. So yeah, no hits in runners in scoring position. As I tell a lot of people, Rick, you're going to lose a lot of ball games, close ball games especially, if you go 0 for 1 for the entire game with runners in scoring position. And I tell you what, some very good pitching apart from that second inning from the Mechanic 5's. This was exactly what they needed to get a home win and further extend their lead on the Spiral Cave Bunnies. I mean, what a performance. And silly person, easily your MVP of the game. 2 home runs, 6 RBIs. Made the final out of the game. Easily your MVP. What a performance there, Rick.
Spiral K Bunnies were 0 for 3 with runners on scoring position.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of their opportunities, Rick, came with 2 outs. That's why they were only 0 for 3 and not like 0 for 10, because they had a lot of chances to extend that lead and just couldn't do it. Yeah,
and I mean, it was unfortunate there that by the time that Smile Fires was able to hit that home run in the 7th inning to tie the game back up at 4-all. The first 2 batters in front of Smile Fires wound up hitting grounders to get themselves retired. So now we've reached the end of this game. That's the first win by a home team, as the Adirondack Mechanic 5's now improved to 7-3 on the season. Laz, good game.
A very good game indeed. It looked like that the Bunnies were in complete control. Mooders in Phoenix, he was pitching a gem, just hit that wall in the 6th inning, and then after that, it was silly person's game. 2 home runs, 6 RBIs, leads the league now in home runs. Is going to be up there in RBIs. Might even lead the league in that category as well. We'll have to take a look, but what a performance there from the Mechanic 5's and their first baseman, silly person. Great game, great win.
Yeah, we'll take a look at the statistics right now, or rather in just a moment, as we update the scoreboard. There it is, first home win, 7-4, the Adirondack Mechanic 5's. All right. Game number 11 gets played tomorrow, as we've now reached the conclusion of the first third of the season, as the Spiral K Bunnies will try to win the rubber game of the series. Nor'easter will be joining me for that game. Laz, you're heading to SGDQ.
That's right. I'll be there probably early afternoon tomorrow, and I'll be there for the remainder of the event. It's going to be a good time. I'm going to be running the donation station for a couple of shifts, and probably going to get some pressure luck in somehow. I might do what I like to call late night pressure luck, because you know why? I got to have something to do before my donation shifts. Why not play some pressure luck?
All right, getting back to this here, let's take a look at your averages. As Fred continues to lead, Smile Fire 2nd, Silly Person creeping up to 3rd. There's the big statistic.
Yep, Silly with the 2 home runs. Now your new leader in home runs on the season, and now also takes the lead in RBI. Those 6 RBIs. Tracy had the lead coming in, but Silly driving in 6. Now leads it by 5. My goodness, what a season. Then on to 2-3, lowering that ERA out to 2 flat. And Anachu, the regular pitcher, 540. And Moonrise in Phoenix, man, you got to feel for Moonrise in Phoenix.
Yeah.
Looked like it was going to be a great day, going to really lower that ERA. Just hit that wall in that 6th inning. Unfortunate, Rick.
And I think this statistic right here, the winning pitchers, is very telling at this stage.
Yeah, Anachu leading the league with 3 wins. And only 1 save so far on 04 because even though it was a save situation, they did not go to a different pitcher. So instead of getting the save, ends up being the win.
All right, that does it for Baseball Stars. Lost Cards fan, enjoy the rest of your week.
I sure will, and you as well, Rick.
All right, we'll have Lost Cards fan back here with me at some point before we wrap up this 31-game season. But for now, Loz, anything you want to plug, anything you want to add before you get on out of here?
Well, nothing in particular, just the fact that this was an amazing ball game to watch. A lot of drama, a lot of clutch 2-out hitting, and then silly person with those big home runs, giving that Mechanic 5's that first home win.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us here. That's going to do it for today's stream. A little bit of a brief stream. But tomorrow we'll do some Link to the Past before we do our fun with regards to the... let me see. The next game number 11. All right, let's get out of here. Thank you all for joining me. We'll see you next time for more Baseball Stars.
Good night.